We are rolling, Ken. This show is live. The show started.
Huh, okay.
Everybody's here.
Everyone's here.
There's people standing. Guaranteed at some point Paul will walk in front of the camera. That's kind of his MO. My wife is here.
Did you file your unemployment yet?
I didn't.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I saw today on, you know when you read the Yahoo at the bottom, it's like the world's coming to an end slowly but surely, and then like Hippo washes up on beach. It's like Medicare. What's up, Josh Macuga Show fans? Back here for another episode. You guys can tell we're trying a new look here on the show. We're really excited about it. If you guys didn't know, if you watch the show, you know. We shoot this in my apartment, and we just took down the curtains. You can see my front door now. You can see that I literally just built a wall of people think that was an actual studio. Nope, it's just my apartment. You can see there's people here, and my guest tonight is a good buddy of mine. Was the officiant at my wedding.
Yeah.
We have a show now. We have a podcast. It's called The Afternoons. It doesn't matter when you listen. It's always the afternoons.
Yeah.
One of my best friends in this entire world, a man amongst men, Ken Napzok.
Ah, that's great, man. Look at that. Yeah. It's always good to be back here. It doesn't.
We're shooting in high quality now, Ken. It's all wide shot. So you're looking at. There's no other cameras to cut to. It's just the wide.
Is this a format change, or you run out of money?
Where we ran out of money. Yeah. I had so many people comment in the YouTube section like, "Don't you want to shoot on better cameras?" And I'm like, "Would you buy me a new camera?"
Yeah.
Because I would do that. And then our good friend Cobster, Kristen Ruvalcaba.
Hey, Rufa blah blah.
You know what's awkward is introducing him to people is like, "This is Christian," because it doesn't make sense.
Call me by my name.
Yeah.
Call me by your name. I have him saved in my phone as Christian Ruvalcaba.
Do you really?
But I always go to text him and I type Cobb and I can't find him. And I'm like, I don't have his number?
You know, I'm one of those,
he's a human.
Guys that has everybody's full name. Like even Amanda Macuga, my wife, Thad Williams, Paul Fiore. I have Cobster.
You just have Cobster?
Because...
Turn off the cameras.
No, because it is one of those nicknames that just fits the man
him.
So well.
Did you change it from Gordon to Macuga?
I did, day after my wedding.
That must have been an important change in the contacts.
It was.
That must have meant something.
Yeah, it did. I deleted all my other favorites. It's now just my wife.
Well,
use the microphone. We now have an audience mic, guys. There's an audience mic.
This is going to be dangerous. Is it on?
It's on.
Hello?
You're on.
Paul's.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here comes Amanda. Amanda's got a hot new 5 she's trying.
So I'm actually hosting the show today. Just kidding. Okay, go on.
Did you watch Amanda when he changed the name of the phone? It was like a ceremony?
No, but I don't think it was actually the day after because I do remember seeing it as Amanda Gordon, and I was like, "Hello."
Hello. I signed some papers behind a barn.
But I'm definitely I'm not the only person in his favorites. He's got.
That wouldn't be a smart tactic. Because what if something happens? What if you guys are both driving back from like a sushi dinner? Something happens.
Yeah.
Authorities come and they want to look through your phone. Just
That's
call
why you
someone.
have ICE.
ICE, in case of emergency.
No, I hate that.
Yeah, I just think it's
That
like
confuses everybody.
Yeah, ICE.
I just want...
You don't want to think it's like a
Here's the
ICE.
thing. You know who the emergency contact is?
Yeah.
If you just look up recent call history. It's just like Amanda Macuga, missed call.
But if it's the missed call, they're going to be calling the health insurance providers that are trying to contact me. They're going to be like, do you know him? He should have signed up with us.
Do you get the one that's like, you have 48 hours to contact your nearest authority. You are wanted on multiple accounts. I'm like, I think that's false.
No.
I think that might just be you.
Yeah. Yeah, what have you done? I one day, walking into the Collider offices, accidentally dialed the emergency 911 call that's like on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
And the screen locked, and I couldn't get it off. And I was like, wrong number! And then I couldn't get it off.
Do you get in trouble for that?
I don't want them...
Because you were a cop, basically, for like 22
I was a security director. I don't want to misrepresent it. But yeah, no, you're not going to get in trouble for it, but they'll track it, and if it happened again, I was afraid it was going to happen again. Then they'll send some grumpy Burbank PD guy out there.
Have you ever had an ambulance pick you up anywhere?
I've ridden in an ambulance, when I had my gallbladder removed.
Oh.
Yeah, I got wheeled down in a gurney.
You don't have a gallbladder?
No, in
Josh Macuga show first,
yeah,
guys.
first time.
A gallbladderless guest.
Because you know how guys, stereotypical dumb men are like, I got a pain, I'll be good. And like everyone else around them, mostly females, are like, go to a doctor, idiot. You're like, no, I'm Han Solo, I got this.
Because I would be like, hey.
Yeah.
Paul had somebody text him on his computer. Hey guys, it's an apartment talk show. I know 99% of guys be like, dude, it's probably just something.
My dad had a heart attack on a cruise ship, then in the hotel in Baltimore, then flew back a week later, went to the doctor, like, you had a massive heart attack. He had argued with my mom and said, it was like, I have something I ate on the cruise ship. And like, so here I am. I had this horrible pain that had come back 5 years earlier. I'd had it, and it came back, and I was like driving to work down Laurel Canyon. I'm like, this is my 4th day. I'm sweating. Yeah. And finally, my Rhonda, a good friend of mine, the operations manager of the farmers market,
she needed to help you, Rhonda.
She said, help me, Rhonda. She called LAFD, Fire Department Canada, sent an RA, and I got wheeled down the 2 flights of stairs to the farmers market office above gate 2 there. Like 7:30 in the morning, like all strapped, and my girlfriend at the time was working the coffee shop there, crying because she had no idea what was happening.
Or was it just a girl you were obsessed with?
No, we were actually okay. Come on, spreading rumors like that. Anyways, long story short, I got to ride in an ambulance.
Nice.
But here's the secret: the guy, did
you ask him to turn on the sirens?
The paramedic asked me, he goes, "Do you want the sirens?" And at first I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's like an extra $500." I was like, "No." Ride to Cedar Sinai.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I highly recommend it.
I've only been in an ambulance once, and I was like 7, 8, no, not 10. I bashed my head against the wall at a pool.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
And there was blood everywhere.
Sure.
My brother screamed. I came up out of the water. I was like, oh no, I hit my head. My brother screamed, I can see your skull! And ran out of the pool to get my mother, who then was sprinting through a crowd of people, like hurtling 10-year-olds, like, get out of my way. They brought an ambulance to the pool. Yeah. They rode me, used the sirens, because I requested the sirens. I was on John McCouga's tab at that point.
A lot of your childhood sounds like the inciting incident in a coming-of-age story.
Yes.
It's like page 12. Here's what happened when Josh.
How have I not written a coming-of-age tale?
I don't know.
We should write it, and it should take place in the year 1990.
I think you just Ben Macuga should write it. Your brother. He'd have a good perspective.
There could be a documentary, and Ben hosts it, and it's just kind of like stories about my life as retold by other people who were there.
Macuga's 30 for 30.
Yeah. What if I told you one man got injured at every family vacation?
What if I told you that his kid crashed 4 cars?
None of which they owned. They were all dealership
cars.
Good, though.
It'd be good. You could do a whole 20 minutes on the chair dance at your wedding.
Speaking of weddings.
Yeah, speaking of weddings.
Now, Ken, if you guys don't know, if you're out there watching, Ken was the officiant in my and my wife's wedding. She's in the crowd.
Yep.
He did a hell of a job. Cheers to that.
For Amanda.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, that was great. It was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it was going to turn out that good. I was really worried. Really worried. It's in that hotel room in Carmel by the sea. It's by the sea.
It's not Carmel.
Yeah.
It's Carmel by the sea.
Carmel by the sea.
Just so everybody knows.
And I had it all down there, and you guys had not seen one word.
No.
Until I spoke it live in front of the audience.
Yeah, I trusted you. I put blind faith in you. Wow. It was like a blind melon faith.
And that trust in me. Seriously, with you, if I had messed up, it's you. But I don't want to let Amanda down.
Yeah, true.
You would never let me down.
But I don't want in your head.
Like I'm not sure if I.
You have to speak into the microphone for it to work.
Yeah. No one else has one, so it feels very.
Well, you could give it to them if they'd like to say something, but nobody else wants to talk.
Yeah. You're special. You're special.
You could honestly never let me down, but you were. I could not have imagined a more perfect.
Well, and that means a lot. But here's the truth. I could have let you down. I could have done it wrong.
Did you have anxiety the night before? Did you sleep?
Yeah. My girlfriend and I, Carmel's a great little city.
Yeah,
so we had a lot of fun.
Sleepy little town.
You had a great little, get together there. Welcome parties, what they call it.
Yeah.
Great apps.
Yeah, great apps. Oh. Hell of a cheese spread.
At that haunted hotel.
Ooh, it was creepy.
And Ellis was staying at, and it looked like a horror movie. Yeah, and so I was bad, but the next morning we went walking, get coffee around Carmel, and then it was like game time. I got to get back, and it's like I'm not memorizing it because I'm reading it, but then it's like, what if you stumble, or, and I had humor Because when you put a humor quotient into the speech at a wedding, not just speech, but the official ceremony, oof, it goes bad. Right. You know, I was worried.
And you had a huge clan of Catholics out there that did not understand a wedding that wasn't in a church.
Yeah.
Filled with incense, with some guy who's never been married going like, son of Patrick, drink this water, light this candle, yell at God, and like have Jesus look over you, say that you want to.
I was just at a wedding at a Episcopalian church. It was like an hour and a half. You know, a lot of stuff, and that's great. And but I loved yours. But I had a lot of people from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So I threw in
you mentioned Pittsburgh.
A good Steeler reference, and I think I got the people on my side.
There have been a lot of people that have wanted us to upload our wedding video to YouTube, which will never happen. We have like 9 different trailers of a video, but we don't. And then we have like, we have like so many trailers of our wedding video, and then we have raw footage, like long raw footage.
Yeah. Can I use it for my reel? Ken Napzok, host, pundit, officiant. Good work. It's good.
Yeah, we have raw footage of like dances and stuff. I mean, have you even watched any of the raw footage?
No.
Hey, you lived it. You lived it.
You get a microphone in her hand and she is a woman of few words. You take the microphone away and old woman River won't shut up about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, your wedding was
very awkward. I'm sitting on my couch in like PJs with a microphone.
Yeah. What's kind of funny is the first time we ever did karaoke, right? She held the microphone and she was like, let's say she was singing Thin Lizzy's Boys Are Back in Town.
It was Shoop.
Back in town.
It was Shoop, and she was like, Shoop, Shoop, Shoop,
Shoop doing the dance. That's good.
Because when I get when I can hear my own voice, I'm like, that's so bad. So then
you don't want
wait till the YouTube comments come in. They are gonna crush you. I'm kidding. They love you.
They're not gonna say anything I don't already know. I've tried to lower it. I can't. It's just gonna be like this.
She's the perfect Instagram voice. Hey guys, it's Amanda. You're with Moo.
That is not how I talk.
But your wedding was really fun, man.
Yeah.
Wedding was really fun.
It was a good time.
What's not talked about a lot is your wedding was out at a winery, a vineyard, right? Is what they call them, a wine house, and
a vineyard.
Vineyard.
Who called it a vineyard? Was it you?
I have bad eyes, and I was reading a sign up ahead, and I was reading it slowly, and I was giving you directions, and you're sometimes a terrible driver. It was all just happening really fast, and so I may have pronounced it vineyard. But then after I said it, I realized, it's vineyard.
But we had to take like a 30-minute bus ride in from Carmel, and then
Carmel by the Sea,
then a 30-minute or so bus ride back.
Yeah.
What's not talked about is the amount of people that threw up on those buses.
It's true.
There's a lot.
At least one person on each bus puked.
One person into a purse.
Yep.
Another person
puke.
into another.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mark Riley's fiance. Purse puking.
I think it was. I don't want to speak for him, but I think our good friend producer Thad Williams got off the bus to have his wife discovered someone had puked on her. Yeah. It was.
She puked on the.
Good.
She rented one of the dresses. She rented the runway, as one does for a fancy wedding, and there was puke all over the bottom of the dress. And on the way home, like she's like, "Honey, my dress is wet. I think someone puked on it." I'm like, "No, they didn't. No, they're fine. No, they didn't. No one." And I was gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine." And then
that's what happens when you get people drunk.
It was bad.
Then you provide very high-powered marijuana provided by my sweet mother-in-law. And a lot of people who don't smoke weed or smoke weed on occasion were like, I'm going to get high.
It was a curvy road back, but
It was a very curvy road back,
Thad stepped off the bus with his Amanda, and we heard it. I saw it, and I was like, oh, man, something happened. But I knew the suspect, too. We saw that suspect.
Yeah.
That suspect had her head down.
Yeah, we know.
We all know who it was.
We know who it was. Also, I've
been
told that no one should. I've also been told that no one should ever drink the wine from that vineyard because everyone was peeing and using the restroom in the vines because of the lines at the
high vinegar content.
Oh, did you not know that?
No.
Yeah. One of our friends disappeared for
It was
2
Robert
hours.
Mondavi Winery.
Yeah.
Those are my friends.
Well, they knew it was
People are
going to happen.
sick.
You sound like Princess Leia on Endor. These are my friends.
That's a Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
She giggled out of respect,
thanks.
but she's going to later tonight be like, where the fuck is Endor? I'm like, I got nothing on that one. So I think, I've officiated weddings.
Yeah.
You've officiated weddings. Our producer Paul here is getting married in under 2 months.
Nice.
2 months from yesterday.
Correct.
Wow. The time
When
of
this
the shoot
episode
here.
airs,
Yeah.
it'll be like
a week from now. But yeah.
Advice to future officiants. You're out there, you're watching, you're like, I'm officiating my friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Give them 30 seconds of sagacious wisdom from Ken Napzok.
Humor is dangerous but needed. Have a point of view. Speak to both the bride and groom, the groom and groom, the bride and bride, whoever you're addressing. You want to speak to each of them individually. Know something about them, which is now I interviewed you guys on my podcast, and I knew you,
That was so
unfortunately, but I didn't know a lot about Amanda in that level, in that podcast. I went back and listened to it. It was like I was spying. But I got stuff, put it in there, take some stuff, but also you don't want to do this. And I've seen this too, because it's all the rage now to get your friends to do the weddings, right? Which is great, because people thought I was a rabbi or a priest.
Well, I was the officiant in
Thad's wedding, and don't do this. Chris Klein in election. All right, we are gathered here today. And I've seen that recently.
Yeah,
like
it's not good.
It's a show.
Rehearse.
It's like you and I say being a guest on a show is a performance.
Correct.
Being a pundit on a movie talk show is a performance.
Correct.
Just because you've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doesn't mean you can talk about it.
Right.
I believe in that. And same thing if you're picking your friends or your relatives to speak at the wedding. Maybe make them take an improv class or something before. Like, there's nothing worse than Dad's gonna speak. We came around here for the whole time the wedding was. Loved her as a kid, man, and just like, David, come on.
What do you think the biggest faux pas of an officiant can be? The cards, or is it literally just not the presentation?
Presentation and pacing.
Yeah,
it's a show, it's a performance, and breathe it in and take a. But you guys had some specific instructions, not a lot, but specifically like here's what verbiage word. Like times have changed. It might not be. And now kiss the bride. She might not want to seem like a prize that you won somehow at a frat party. You know? So like, do you want that? Or she might be like, no, I like that tradition. Ask that, find that, but then take the moments. Like I like you guys put on the rings. I was like, just take this moment. Look at each other.
Yeah.
It's a moment.
Because it is a celebration.
It's a celebration.
But also, it shouldn't be like a 50-minute long-winded.
Nah, I mean, if you believe it, if you want those certain kind of, you want to wrap some strings around you and kneel and all that. Good for you. You want a 7-point star. I'm being really offensive. I
wanted to break the glass because part of Amanda's family is Jewish.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to break the glass. I've always wanted to break the glass.
But did you want to break the glass or just have like a Bo Jackson autographed baseball bat and hit a glass?
Whoa! When we renew our vows in 10 years.
Yeah, there you go.
We're breaking a glass with a Bo Jackson signed bat.
Anyways, my final advice is you treat it, be respectful, but keep the celebration in mind.
Sure.
And know your audience.
Got it. Before we move on to the games section of the portion, I want to talk real quick about our show, The Afternoons. I've been having a blast doing it. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can check it on iTunes, Google Play, all that kind of stuff.
The Afternoons with Josh and Ken.
I want to get your quick opinion on how things are going in your mind. Are you having a good time?
It's going great because we're letting the show kind of do what it wants to do.
Right.
Because I think initially you and I found ourselves with a lot of extra free time.
We did.
On the same day.
Yep.
And actually it was the same meeting. So
we ever been in a group firing?
Yeah. It's awesome. We went out we wanted to work on some stuff together. I felt you and I, even though we knew each other, we started to find a rhythm with each other. Sure. And even on this show, we had kind of learned that. So I wanted, and I still want a radio show. I want to get back in that vein. And we had talked to some people at iHeartRadio, but they're bankrupt. So there's a different vibe. That's different than a podcast necessarily. So we segment a lot of things. Long story short, we're just kind of sitting down and letting it go. We're having some fun with some guests.
We're finding our feet.
And I think it's going to grow. We're going to do some live shows. We're going to do all that kind of thing.
It's going to be good. And we're, if you guys are at Comic-Con this year, Ken and I will be hosting the Mark Ellis live comedy event.
Yes, absolutely.
Co-hosting it. Couple,
American
20,
Comedy Club.
Minutes. Yeah, American Comedy Club there in San Diego. It's the Friday night.
The Friday night Comic-Con,
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Anyways, we're having a lot of fun. Check it out. Podomatic, Stitcher, all the good podcast spots.
And it took us a while to figure out the slogan, even though we said it in the second episode or third episode.
You came up with it.
It doesn't matter when you listen, it's always The Afternoons.
That's right.
There we go.
It's supposed to be an afternoon drive talk show.
Yes.
That's what it is.
But you can listen to it anytime.
Whenever you
want.
want.
What if you're a trucker in the middle of the night and that's your afternoon?
That's your afternoon.
There you go. Do you want to play some Macuga Calls the Shots?
Absolutely.
All right, so
This is where you cut to the graphic.
yeah, this is where we
can
cut to the
reset,
graphic,
or,
but we don't do that anymore. We're just all organic
I mean,
now.
really great. You
And
could do that on
Cobster's
iMovie.
lovely butt.
Probably free on.
He's been working out. He's got great
good.
shoulders.
Squats are good.
Cobster.
I strained my ACL recently. It's a lot of fun.
You also strained a bicep or something.
I have
too.
bicep tendonitis. It's still going strong. I can't lift anything more than about 20 pounds.
It's a good thing Ken is on Medicare.
Yeah. Good thing I do. I
Yeah.
don't have medical.
And I'd like to personally.
Did Thad spill some beer? No. Oh, okay.
Personally, to thank Cobster because now we can actually air this in 1080. We were in 720 forever. Now we're
really?
in 1080.
That
We
should-
got this high quality. Let's give it up for Cobster, everybody.
That should.
Yep.
That should make the
Technology.
internet happy completely. They'll have nothing to complain about ever again.
Never again. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. So I remember this game a little bit.
This is how this game works.
Okay.
These are true or false questions based on my opinion. But there is a twist for tonight, Ken.
Okay.
Because you were the officiant at the Macuga's wedding, this is Macuga's Call the Shots. So this is a true or false questions based on either my opinion or Amanda's opinion.
Oh,
So you have to
yes.
answer it correctly and then tell me whose opinion it is.
Okay.
Do you get it? If you
Got
get it
it.
right, I'm not going to make you get it both right to take the shot because then I'll just
Yeah.
probably take all the shots.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous. There's some vodka and there's some wine in here. But the vodka ones are real weak, so if you're whatever.
There's no water?
There's a ton of water, too.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I remember the
there's
game
water.
was like that, too.
Yeah,
It's like Marion Ravenwood at the beginning of Red
Correct.
Stark here. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So, question 1.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds, CSI, NCIS, and Law and Order SVU are different shows. True or false?
False. They're clearly all the same shows.
That's correct.
And that opinion is yours.
That is correct.
All
yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, take that.
So wrong. They're all different.
Amanda loves a good procedural.
It's a good procedural
Yep.
shared universe, but
Water.
Water?
Water.
Okay.
Water.
Okay.
All right. Okay. The car is the root cause of 98% of all marital spats. True or false?
that is true,
That is true.
and it's Amanda's opinion.
That is correct.
Yes! Ken.
Another shot for the Josh man.
Also means I know his road rage issues.
That's 2 waters.
That's 2 waters?
Oh, we are eliminating
Can we
waters.
mix them up or
Here
something?
we go. Mm-hmm. True or false?
Yeah.
6 meals spread over a day and consumed every 2 to 3 hours is a proper way to eat. True or false?
Well, I know some people who would think that's true, but I'm going to say that's false.
Ooh, incorrect.
Incorrect?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true?
And whose opinion is that?
I'm going to say that's Amanda's
That is
opinion.
correct.
I should have known better.
Amanda's.
Yep. 2 to 3 hours.
That's
Got to
cool.
have snacks, a meal.
You see this
way to do
lovely?
it.
You see this lovely woman on the couch right now? You get her hangry, she will literally rip your face off.
Oh.
She is.
Pull her out of
Is
spin
not
class.
true.
No food.
And
Shoulda
what's funny
known.
is she acknowledges it, but she's still mean.
I know that. I know that.
It's crazy.
I know that feeling, that moment where it's like, well, you know I get hangry. Yes, and so do you. Do something about
Do
it.
something.
All right, so I got to choose one of these.
Choose one.
Let's go with the purple nurple here. All right. That's either cheap vodka or water. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Question 4.
Yeah.
True or false? Swallowing pills of any size is easy, and I enjoy it. True or false?
Well, I mean, I got to think how to answer this. I'm going to say that it's false,
That is correct.
and that's your opinion.
No, it's
No,
Amanda's
man,
opinion.
oh!
Amanda, you want me to do Amanda's
Yeah.
impression of swallowing a pill?
Yeah.
Here you go. So here's the pill.
Here's the pill.
You're totally over exaggerating this, but yes, I hate swallowing pills.
I just hurt my neck doing
I'm not
that.
good at it either.
Yeah.
All right, I got to choose
Okay,
one.
That's you.
Okay.
There's some wine.
Oh,
in there.
that's definitely some wine or vodka. Yeah.
We got the Kens there. All right, here we go.
Some
4
wine-
down.
Wineka.
6 to go.
Ooh.
Question 5. Target is actually the happiest place on earth, not Disneyland.
Well, okay, that is true.
Yeah?
And that's your opinion.
No, it's Amanda's opinion.
Yes.
What?
Target is the best place on earth.
There is a Target I can now walk to in my
I
neighborhood,
know.
and it's
I
changed my
know.
life.
See?
I call it the
Anyway.
hallway Target because it's kind of small.
It's a
but-
Target Express.
It's a Target Express.
Yeah, Target Express. All right.
Ken?
I mean, I picked the other red. 2 reds can't be a alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's water.
Good. There you go.
Thanks.
Zing, zang, zong. Question 6.
Yeah.
People who say they like rock climbing are clearly lying.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
That's your opinion. Absolutely. That sounds like a Macuga-ism right there.
That's rosé. All right.
Rosé. That's not bad. That's not
Nothing.
bad.
Nothing. All day. Okay. True or false?
Yeah.
Peter Cetera's "Glory of Love" is the greatest love song ever.
Oh no. See, that's interesting though because from the Pretty Woman soundtrack, trust me, I know. But I'm gonna say true.
Ooh, we were looking for false.
And that's your opinion.
Yeah.
False, because it's something from Journey.
No, we were looking for Bryan Adams. Everything I do it for you.
Yeah, that's not right at all.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
And I like Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
But all right.
What do we got? That vodka?
That's rosé, but
rosé.
He wasn't expecting it.
Green rosé. There we go. All right, question 8.
It's like I'm rushing a sorority.
People. Did I just give like sororities everywhere an idea for like a rush game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. People who let their dogs off leash are clearly overly confident and stupid.
Oh, that is true.
Okay.
I'm gonna say though that is your opinion.
Ooh, true. Amanda's opinion,
Mine.
but also my opinion. So I'm gonna. I'll
take a
take
shot.
it.
I like that there's dogs that will listen to their
That's vodka.
owner and stay beside
Yeah.
them, but you never know when there's like some crazy person or dog is gonna start to attack or they like veer off into the road. It's too unpredictable.
The issue I
Scary.
have is the dog that I normally walk. He's not a friendly dog, and he's on a leash. And your little dog's like, hello, I like to play. And you're like, he's friendly. We're like, our dog isn't fucking friendly.
Yeah.
And then we get a dog fight.
Yeah, dog fight. Like, oh, that was vodka. Okay, here we go. Question 9, true or false? Wearing makeup to the gym actually helps you burn calories. True or false?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say that opinion is true, and that it's Amanda's opinion.
That's false.
I'm offended.
And that's false, and that's Amanda's opinion.
I would
She
never
hates
wear
the girls that
makeup.
wear the makeup to the gym.
You're gonna
Hates
sweat
them.
it off. It's also clogging all your pores.
I
If you
mean-
have a pimple, just don't work out. Honestly, I've done
But-
that before. If you are too worried about going in public with a pimple on your face to your workout, skip the workout.
Look, I agree
Cover
with
up
you.
that pimple another time.
Listen, Runyon Canyon is the pastime of Runyon Canyon is just walking at a decent pace with makeup on. I mean, that is,
No, it's hoping that a casting director's hiking
Sees
with
you,
you.
yeah.
It also cannot be that attractive to men. Like, are you putting the makeup on because you want to meet a guy in the gym? And do you think he's going to think you look sexy? Because I think any normal man would be like, ooh, that girl has makeup on while she's sweating.
Yeah, we want no makeup ponytail and a look of anger on your face. That's generally what we want.
Yeah, I love no
look,
makeup
I don't want to
ponytail.
confuse. I don't think you have some like makeup gym doll here. I get it. You take your spin class seriously, but I also know your Instagram success speaks for itself. You cultivate a nice image, and I don't know. Maybe you're like someone like I want to keep my image going. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Man, good thing this was after
After
our
the wedding.
Holy moly! All right, 10.
Oh wait, do I have to take one of these?
You have to take one because you offended my wife.
Offended. Do I have to leave your house? That'd be the second time
Never,
this happened in my
never.
life.
I forgive you.
That's water.
Whoa,
That's water. I need
there's
that.
got to be booze in this last one.
Yeah,
I
gotta be
think.
booze in
Here
the
we
last
go,
one. Okay,
Ken.
all right.
True or false? Losing Pizza Hut restaurants is a tragedy for lunch goers everywhere. True or false? Because they're getting rid of Pizza Hut sit-down restaurants and it's just delivery now, all over the country.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna say I have to get into. You say it's true, and it's your opinion.
That's correct.
But deep down, you and I both know Shakey's is the best choice.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
But that Pizza Hut lunch buffet,
Yeah.
those garlic
Yeah.
sticks.
Absolutely. All right.
R.I.P. Pizza Hut sit-downs.
That's a
Terrible lighting, Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
So are they
sticky
closing them all?
fingers. No, they're just a lot of the Pizza Huts are going to just delivery only. Like
So they're just
Domino's.
taking the tables and chairs out.
kind of.
I think it's now.
Downsized locations.
Sell the Pizza Hut.
How did I get both vodkas? I only put 2 vodkas in there, and I got both.
Fate. That's fate.
Anyway, that's the game.
That's game.
Macuga's called the shots.
I think I did pretty good.
I think you did too.
You did great.
I think I did pretty good.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do 3 for the road.
Let's do it. I missed this.
Rapid fire questions.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I got a bunch of new ones on here.
Okay.
I got a bunch of old ones on here.
Okay.
And I'm really excited because you haven't done this in a minute.
No, this is what made my career the first time I did it.
That's what led you to the afternoons. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Have you ever brought stinky food on an airplane?
No.
Do you think French people like us?
I don't think they care enough to care. They're like, whatever.
If you were on a reality show, which one would you like to be on?
I vowed that if Real World ever went to Seattle, I'd audition for it. Then it did, and I didn't audition for it. And that was the year they worked at a radio station. I would have been perfect because I worked in a radio station during that time.
Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Come on, dude, this is rapid fire.
I know, but I feel for Fallon these days, but Kimmel.
Okay. When are you permitted to wear sunglasses inside?
Oh, whenever the fuck you want, man.
Okay. When did you stop watching MTV?
Later than I should have, probably like 2004 or 5.
When did you stop watching Nickelodeon?
1996, 97. Rocco's Modern Life, which I think was Nickelodeon, was the last one I watched.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate airport bathrooms?
10 being the worst?
Yeah.
5.
Really?
I'm good at negotiating when to go in there, closing your eyes, and getting the job done.
Interesting. Do you eat cereal?
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
I'm like Seinfeld when it comes to cereal.
Okay.
I had to stop. My doctor ordered me.
Give me your best fake sneeze. Not bad.
More of a old man's
What is business casual to you?
Business casual is an abomination to the God's great creation. Choose a side. Choose a side.
Did you have a stuffed animal growing up? And do you still have it?
I had an entire family of stuffed animals. In 7th grade, I sent them all on a vacation and cried as I spoke to my kangaroo, which led the team, all the way down to 2 stuffed killer whales.
You're like Last Man on Earth with his ball collection.
Yeah, when Will Forte was speaking to the tennis balls and everything, I got it.
A little bit, a minute left. Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Favorite movie sequel that isn't Bad Boys 2?
Young Guns 2.
Young Guns 2, correct. If heaven were a place on earth, where would it be?
It would be in Belinda Carlisle's bedroom during the 1980s.
Do you trust Curious George?
Curiosity is an interesting thing we need. Yes, I do.
Okay. What famous person would you want to pull the plug if you were dying?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. Hold on. I've answered those before. Should Denzel have more Oscars?
Yes.
30 seconds.
Yeah, the one for glory is enough for me.
Iced tea or ice cube?
Iced tea.
Gum or breath mints?
Neither. I use those strips and make it look like I'm doing acid.
Oh, cool. Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime now.
Soup or salad?
Salad.
Babies or puppies?
Puppies.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Where do you get your news? 10 seconds.
Jimmy Fallon.
How many movies is Samuel L. Jackson in?
49.
We're looking 178 and growing. Is Kinko's overpriced?
Yes, it is.
Final question. Have you ever watched The Price is Right on back-to-back days?
I've watched like 12 days in a row.
Ken Napzok, everybody. Guys, welcome to the new look Josh Macuga show. We're, listen, we're now in 1080p. This is the front door to my apartment.
Yeah.
It's my whole building.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody! And this is what we're doing here. As we exit the show, Paul, you want to play some exit music? You want to play a little exit tune? We're gonna get Amanda's opinion, a quick opinion on how you think tonight's show went. How did I do? Man. Mostly just critique me.
I think it went great. I mean, I always love Ken. He can do no wrong, really.
Oh, thanks.
There's a
and
beeping
of course,
going on. What is that beeping?
Sounds like my car door.
It's like the end of Die Hard 3 or something.
Oh, geez. Technical difficulties, right?
Was that the alarm
my close
from
up.
the timer?
And we're back.
It's an organic show, guys. We're organic in nature.
Yeah, Ken can do no wrong. I love him all the time.
Oh,
I love you all the time, too. Sometimes when you pronounce words wrong, but I still think you're a really great host, and you make me laugh. I think that the shot thing, I don't like the food coloring thing. Ugh, it grosses me out. I wish you wouldn't do that.
But what words did he say wrong tonight?
Yeah.
So he pronounced. I forget the word you said earlier. I'll think of it.
Okay.
But you know how you say human instead of human?
Oh, but he's from the Midwest region there.
Yeah, but he knows. He knows.
Human.
Yeah,
No,
we've
you go
talked
to
about
Houston
this.
or Houston?
No, it's human.
it's
diabolically
wrong.
wrong.
See, thank you. It's wrong. It's
Well, you know what's not wrong? Subscribing to the channel. Follow Ken. Follow myself at Josh Macuga, at Ken Napzok. We'll see you guys next time, only on The Wide Shot. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to Facebook. I'm also there. Support our Patreon campaign. If you're watching the Josh Macuga Show, you're doing something right. And that something right is giving random people hugs when they don't want them.